4,000 darkness. Bitch ass. Now the pressure's on. Like, now it's like, oh no. Did you break your streak? I have 3 ambrosia. I think I still can't spend those. It's a mystery. Like how blood was for a while. Where were you?
It's usually pretty quiet keeping watch over the pool of sticks back there, but it's sure been busy lately. Why, somebody else came through just earlier. You should have seen the look on my face when it wasn't you.
Glad to keep things interesting.
It is plain to me that you are helping him. In spite of my insistence, you do not. What do you expect that I should do about this, Nyx? What would you do in my position? Deception in my very house and home. Answer me.
Hades, my relationship with him remains unchanged. It is the very same relationship from when you first requested I take care of him. He has my full support and always shall. You must know this. He wishes now to leave. I shall make no attempt to stop him.
What good is any one of you? He's not even your son, and yet you coddle him. You know as well as I that he cannot succeed. You fill his mind with harmful delusions. If that is what you want for him, then please, proceed at pace.
They're at it again, because of me.
You were gone last time too, weren't you? I think you and Hypnos were both gone.
I found her boy, my mother. Persephone, you remember her, don't you? She was pleased to hear about you. But I couldn't stay for long, and I have to find her again. So, guess I'll see you at the temple then.
The ghoulish features of the much reviled Hound of Hell all soften instantly upon the mention of a certain name. Briefly then, the monster is at peace.
Clearly the answer is get rid of Hades and bring Persephone back.
You don't let anybody in or out of this place, do you, boy?
She did say that she didn't feel at home here, right? And she never did. Oh, you're here.
What? You took Lord Hades down. You really did.
Twice.
I've never seen him quite like this before. I could scarce believe it when he came up through the pool of sticks himself.
Seemed only fair in the grand scheme of things. He slew his own parents at some point, right? I think the fates enjoy this sort of thing.
Come on, Zag. Take some credit where it's due. Though, you'll forgive me if I keep my distance for a little while, as I think you have some issues to resolve. You watch yourself.
I'm planning to.
Zag. We're going by Zag. Oh, he's gone. That sound was him disappearing, not my menu opening.
Achilles on break, I guess.
This time Achilles is gone. We'll just kind of cycle in and out from episode to episode. Unless he's down here.
I understand you've journeyed well beyond the pits of Tartarus, my friend. Another most heroic feat of yours. And truth be told, I find it quite inspiring.
Inspiring enough to make you want to sing again?
Though that's a rather bold insinuation, Zagreus. I don't know that I've the will for that. I need some time to think. Is that all right?
Of course.
It's gonna be the long game with you.
Zagreus, please tell me that the rumors are untrue. You really vanquished him. Have you completely lost your mind? You're going to destroy this blasted house.
Come on, Meg. Father had it coming for some time. What's your concern besides? The house is safe.
He's not going to take this lying down. He'll find some way to take it out on you, on all of us. You watch yourself or all of us will pay.
I will not let that happen.
And I'm pretty sure I've never gotten... Yeah, you're one of the rare people to reach, actually. And I have one.
Hey, Meg. Look, I know you're just doing your job out there, and anyway, found this, thought of you and all that, so here.
I'll see to it this contraband is put away at once. Now, take your finder's fee and go about your business.
It's contraband.
Thanks.
Finder's fee. She found her way through it. Her whip is very much notorious around these parts, and there are those who say she's more than my equal in the martial ways. A conjecture I see no reason to test. Right, because these lines are from Achilles' perspective?
Got anything good?
I was gonna say, we test it all the time. You can turn 1 ambrosia into 1 titan blood. 10 chthonic. 1 key for 10 gems. Might be worth it just to get the next tier. I don't think I can afford stuff yet.
Prices are a little steep there, I must say.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Fair and square.
Just sort of chip away a little bit.
I can get stronger.
There's still another entire tier to unlock.
What more potential do I have?
Alright. Next one's gonna be 30. Privileged status. Deal bonus damage versus foes afflicted by at least 2 status curse effects. Plus 20% per rank. Ooh. Ooh. That's some opportunity for some damage multiplication. So you have to get 2 different afflictions on them. Which, like, most god powers give, although usually they're only stacking on one particular ability, like your normal attack or your special. So, like, if I put cold on my special and, like, rupture on my normal attack, for example, suddenly they're going to take bonus damage on top of all the shit happening from those effects. That's 20% per rank. 20%'s a pretty meaty chunk for the first rank to have. I'm wondering how many times you can upgrade that. Family favorite. Deal bonus damage for each Olympian whose boons you have, plus 2.5 rank. So this is the less focused your build is, and the more of a mess you make out of it, the more damage you do overall. It's not that weird to have 5 different gods, and that would already be a lot, actually. 12.5% damage. Get a second rank of it, and suddenly that's probably 25% damage. Like, it's probably just doubled. Olympian favor. Raise the chance for boons to be rare by 1% per rank. Dark foresight. Raise your chance for rewards, including let's do some googling. Hades wiki dark foresight. What the fuck are you saying? Gold laurel rewards is what the wiki calls it. What is a gold laurel rewards? Gold laurels represent rewards that impact the current run, such as opals, boons, and centaur hearts. What does that mean? But this thing... raises your chance for so... What does dark foresight do? Hades, it auto-completed. Can somebody explain dark foresight to me? Is an actual Reddit thread, so I'm not completely insane. It gives you a higher chance for boons, hammers, and palms, so you're less likely to have the choice between 2 consumables and more likely to get upgrades. It has nothing to do with skull rooms. So, yeah. I was trying to figure out, like, it's not referring to, like, higher level upgrades or anything, right? Like, it's not better upgrades? It's different from the skulls that give you like a super version of something, or like you're more likely to have a higher rarity or whatever. So this is when you specifically want those things to be more common and other options to be less common. So more and more boons, less and less like shops, I guess, and things like that. Interesting to think of those as being like a percentage-based thing. So this is like, do you want your boons to be better on average, or do you want to have a higher percentage of non-boons? I mean, a lower percentage of non-boons. Interesting. I do want... Fuck, I just clicked on the wrong one. It's not the one I meant to do. I switched back and forth too many times and fucked it up. Oh well. We'll buy everything eventually, I'm sure. Curious how strong this gets. Two status effects at once is very powerful. I'm just wondering, maybe I should have gone for it. I don't know, I kind of spent my points a little haphazardly just now. Especially when I literally did it on accident for a moment. Whoops. But I could see myself building around the two status effects things. I don't know, I can always just buy the first tier of that too. 20% per rank. The next one's 5. Okay, so yeah, the entry level one's gonna be all we get for a while, because the next one's incredibly expensive. I'm betting that it caps out at 40% when you buy the next tier. They got really pricey really fast. But yeah, I really misspent my darkness just now, and it was just kind of a comedy of errors for a bit there. Let's make the rarity 2%. There you go. But it's fine. Since it's a Supergiant game, ideally every single one of these options is equally valid. At least, not necessarily all at the same time, but in different contexts. So eventually I'll just want to buy them all. Okay, now the skeleton's gone? Skelly, is that his name? People are just vanishing. So what are Skelly... I guess we're doing this one. I was thinking of doing this one.
He just hungers.
How convenient. Oh, there he is. Where were you?
Go or what? So what exactly happened with the formerly pink window over there? Now it's got these sinister orange flames and an enormous pact of punishment hanging ominously over the exit. Father stopped by?
Pal, I don't know a thing about it, honest. I was just minding my own business when all of a sudden, wham! I get hit right in the back. I fall to pieces, no idea what's going on. When I finally come to, the window job was done.
As likely an explanation as any, I guess.
After our redemption, I might be able to do something cool with this. We'll see, though. I probably won't get my super, like, crit charge that I had before. So we'll have to see if I can make a build out of this again. So this is decidedly not a fast build. I've beaten the game twice now with 2 weapons that attack really quickly in a spammy sort of way. Even this has a medium speed spam thing, which isn't very good, but it's there. Isn't up there with these 2 weapons that are just hitting absurd amounts of times per second. Nothing else here compares to those 2. And so I kind of need to figure out a new type of build that I've never done before. Deal 20% more damage when you're at low health. I hate low health builds so much in games. Who am I missing? Skelly, Orpheus, Megara, Hypnos, Charon, Thanatos, Nyx, Achilles, Cerberus, Sisyphus, Eurydice, Patroclus. I seem to be missing an entire NPC that I've never had a chance to give one to. Oh, is that Persephone? If I have, I probably haven't had a nectar at the end before, right? Wait, I did just... Well, no, I had a nectar when I got home today. That means I had a nectar when I got to her. Maybe you can give one to Persephone? Was there a Hades one? Probably not. But no, the one I'm missing here is probably Dusa. I think I'm missing Dusa on the first bar, and the last one might be Persephone. It's Patroclus. Sisyphus is in the first world, Eurydice is in the second world, Patroclus is in the third world. I don't know any characters in the fourth world besides Charon and our dog, but we already gave... He's in the overworld, so we've already given... Yeah, Cerberus is first on the list. Don't know what we're supposed to do with that. Okay, so what do we think is good for this build? Poseidon is a good candidate. He does charge stuff. If I'm charging around, then the knockback could be really strong, making people bonk into... Yeah, let's just start with Poseidon. That makes sense. It'll make people bonk into each other, bonk into walls while I'm charging around with that knockback effect. That could be really powerful. Then add additional things to the knockback as you go. Let's see if I can make that work. And you still have one reward on heat 0 to go, so we don't really need to start with the heat system yet. Once the purple thing happens to one of the weapons I've beaten the game with, then I'll go to heat 1.
Again.
That seems to be what makes sense. Right now I'm still trying to beat the game with most of the weapons for the first time.
Why, nephew, you procured the rod of fishing, I detect. Fine handiwork, if I say so myself. Its line is nigh invisible and causes denizens of my domain to flock to it like mortals to temples of mine. Good fortune with that thing.
Boastful, huh? Your attack deals more damage and knocks foes away. Your dash damages foes in an area and knocks them away. I kind of want this just because it's a fated choice, because I keep not getting them all, but like that's what I'm going for. Like yeah, press or hold, so it counts for the charge. This is the exact attack that was the reason why I picked this Poseidon, so let's not get coy with the metagame. That is the thing about fated choices, though. It's like, it is an incentive structure to just be like, hey, maybe you should try out those things you've never done yet. But at other times you're just like, but I have a build in mind, and you're asking me to disregard my build. But I like my build. It's kind of funny thinking that I haven't beaten the game yet with this weapon, just because it seems so effective. But it was the exegriff of all things that ultimately... Wow, that's some significant knockback. That wall was not near him, and it didn't matter.
That's mine.
12 is so piddly. This first world is so piddly. It's like I'm barely getting rewards at all. Barely getting rewards at all. Barely getting rewards at all. I don't need to dash these guys. They die in one hit. It's too much warm-up. Too much lead-up. Get out of your hand. Let's lend him a hand. But yeah, the right click, not right click, the right trigger is the status distributor button, because it plinks around and hits a bunch of dudes. If I can make that have chain lightning spawn off of each impact, then that'd be a lot of individual attacks happening at once. Maybe something like that. Poseidon and Zeus working together, is that going to be the build? I don't know. I don't really have a plan after Hades. I mean, Poseidon. Ow. To some extent, we'll just see what shows up.
Which path?
Double Poseidon or hammer? Oh, the hammer could... it could be so good for this build if they give me the supercharge again.
More pests.
It's really funny that the lack of object permanence the gods have. If there's two boons right next to each other, they get jealous. But like, I constantly make the choice between two gods all the time. It's just the left or right door.
This shield's about to get a whole lot stronger.
Bull Rush is strong against armor. Charges up faster. Instead fires a piercing shot that deals 80 damage. I think they're saying that the Bull Rush won't make me fly at them. I'll just shoot at them. Which in some ways could be useful. Huh. I'll just go charges faster. I don't have that one yet.
Never been a finer shield.
This means that I can just go a little more fast. Oh my goodness. I mean, always you. We gotta stock up. I'm interested in the one that shoots a blast, though. I'm in the middle of a streak, and I'm worried it'll, like, break it. Stop having armor. Make me immediately regret my choices. Yep. Just getting the money. Yeah, Zeus. As I mentioned, I guess we're gonna do this then. Oh, this is a weird thing to fight with this weapon. Wall slam. Wall slam. Wall slam. Wall slam. Wall slam. Okay, this is working. It feels like an awkward concept. Ow, I'm taking damage. Okay, no. There's a lattice of pain across the screen. Wall slam, damn it. Awkward. We're still saving up. I still have to find at least a few more people. Yeah, Deuce was gone too.
I have somewhat of a favor I must ask. You tell your father, if you so happen to run into him again, that his brother Zeus forgives him and would like to reconnect and welcome him into the family again. You tell him for me, hmm?
Your special causes lightning bolts to strike nearby foes. Hey, it's the exact thing I was considering. Your dash causes lightning bolts to strike nearby foes. Ooh. It's only 20 damage. But I do dash like all the time, potentially. Although less so with this weapon, huh? Because I kind of move around with the attack. I mean, I was specifically thinking about having the special do lightning, so I think I'll go for that one.
Thunder time.
The other one's obviously very tempting. Because I do dash a lot, and I don't know, I guess I'm tempted because it's ranked as epic, but 20 damage happening whenever to one, maybe, well, I guess maybe multiple random foes every time I dash. I don't know. It does seem fickle and unreliable and not especially impressive, and with no status effect, but that's the thing. Things snowball. Like, the further I go down the Zeus hole, the more it'll start to actually do effects, because usually it's like unimpressive at first with a lot of these gods, but then you unlock their later tier thing that makes all of their abilities do to status effect.
Prince, you've been gone for quite a while. Why, I heard tell you made it all the way outside, and I believed it for a while there, yet here you are. What happened, might I ask?
I made it out of here indeed, sir. I always said that I was leaving, but turns out there was good reason for me to come back. Not the least of which is visiting my friends from time to time.
Well, I am certainly delighted to hear that, so long as you achieved what you set out to do. But what brings you back again this way? More than a social visit, I presume?
You're right. I'm back because I'm leaving once again. Something I have to do if I get up there. Though I should be back before long either way, I guess.
Going to try and make it out of here again and again, is it? Well, they say repetition is the key to mastery, Prince said. Now here, I'll send you on your way.
Healing is always an option, but darkness will also heal me, so or just get loaded up with money. Ooh. Ooh.
Here you are.
It's only like 100. I always forget how much it is. How far in are we? We have like 6 floors to encounter some healing. Or this guy.
Uh-oh.
You're out well past your curfew, boy.
Rude.
Got their attention. Give it up.
If I just block in the direction the enemies are in, then I don't have to worry about that much damage. Is there a win state? Like, can I kill enough people that they're like, damn, here's a weird reward or whatever? Took some damage. Oh, another heart.
Let's see here.
One extra cast. These are all limited though. Time to stock up on health though. You bunch of numbskulls. Insert Krang voice. Whoop. Explosives. Rude. Where's the enemy? That's one way to deal some damage. Ah, you got me. Right at the end there. You bunch of numbskulls!
How bad could it be?
Consider this a warning.
Everybody spawn here. Whee! Oh my god. Still only 14. Aw.
Excellent.
I thought I did okay. Alright. I'll be over here being sad.
Something's off.
Death has come.
You again.
Still at it, I see. You're stubborn. And you are going to get me in a heap of trouble before all is said and done.
Cool.
Let's lay these rest.
That's by all means.
Farewell. Dirty move.
Come on in.
Wow, beating you is getting a lot easier.
All clear.
You're clear of them for now. Got more of them than I did, huh?
Took some unnecessary damage along the way, though. So who's the real winner then?
Still running from yourself, I see. How's that been working out for you thus far?
Wow.
I'm searching for my mother. You still live at home with yours. You don't know what it's like.
Mother Nyx was like a mother to you too, and this is how you repay her. You should be ashamed of yourself and learn your place.
Right, that's your relationship. That's why he's purple and everything. So So they're stepbrothers? Adopted brothers, I guess. Kind of. Get into the wall. Get into the wall. Are you immune to knockback when you have armor?
Duck first.
Armor's just like a problem creator, huh? We're coming up on a boss fight. But palms are good. I like palms. I can keep saving up money for later. Whoopsie. Hope I don't use up my life.
The power of the gods.
If I do die once, though, I have a decent chance of being able to restore it. Bolt damage from 38 to 50? What? I thought my bolt damage was 20. When did it become 38? Huh. Yeah, just upgrading that attack.
Powered up.
For once, we're not going like half the playthrough with no attack upgrade. I'm just starting with it and embracing it.
Meg. What do you know?
I have to level with you, Zagreus. For all we've been through, never once have I wanted you to meet my sisters.
Can't imagine why not. We had a lovely time getting to know each other. We laughed, we cried. My only regret was that you couldn't be there yourself.
You don't know what you're saying. There's a reason that they're not permitted in the house. Oh, come on. One of us is going back there now.
I also don't like meeting your sisters. Whoop, spikes. This feels overpowered. None of your attacks matter. I'm immune to everything. Including the attack spam, which I also just block. It's just... Ow, randoms. So she's immune to knockback, it seems. Some bosses might be immune to knockback, which is kind of bad news for Poseidon. It's like, hey, by the way, everyone's immune to you. Well, fuck me then. Ow. That faster charge up is just ridiculous. Just bludgeoning.
Yes.
I took like 20 damage total. Jeez. Yeah, the shield just dismantles her, and I have it on a fast mode, so I can just keep going and going and going and going. Not even having to think about avoiding her attacks until she does the big
ASPHODEL.
damage circles.
Which to choose?
So I already have Poseidon, and I think you can't use the same boon twice. So I could pick Zeus just to get more of that and go further down that tree, while hoping to get more Poseidon along the way. Trying to think of what else we'd really want with this build. What goes good with shield? I like the idea of the knockback and bolts, so maybe I will just stick with that stuff. And I'm also like slowly leveling up these things, which take a while to get additional stars.
I'll just go on up. Change of scenery at least.
Nothing else around? Just more money? I got my bonus for once by having actually a decent amount of money at the end of a floor. That percentage bonus actually did something. Oh! Delete. Ow. So nice of you to telegraph where you're gonna spawn. And knockback goes magma kill. That knockback goes so far if they're not currently against anything, even with the main attack. Ow. There's a trove there. I'm not going in there. You come here. Body slam. You take too long to kill. There's not enough walls around here. Give me more walls.
Just what I wanted.
Got another magma kill.
Another message from Olympus, boss. This goes, Zagreus, take absolutely all the time you need making your way to us. We know the going must be treacherous, and we assure you our support however long it takes. Oh, how about that?
The more times I say it, the more it starts to sound vaguely passive, or vaguely passive-aggressive. So your attack is faster, is tempting. But we can also just snowball our wealth like crazy. It's also a fated choice. For 10 gold every single room I enter. I'm gonna have so much wealth that I might literally not be able to have. Like if I get enough, there's genuinely a concern that what if there's not enough to buy at the end of the game. Sup?
Useless.
Thank you. Must not spend things at store. Must have too much money for maximum multiplier. It'd be really funny if I get so much stuff that I genuinely can't spend it all by the end.
To get out of here.
Wow, I used the fountain. It was worth nothing.
Delicious.
Keep pumping up that attack. Hey, Zeus. Hopefully more Poseidon also happens.
The barge of death is always here for me.
Yep, there's the 10 gold. This is gonna stock up like crazy.
Stand down or suffer.
Gotta destroy these annoying invincibility crystals. One of them's already gone. It's another feet planting weapon, so I have to watch out for explosives and things that punish me for staying still at all.
Come, wretches.
Oh, come, all ye wretches. I'm here to fuck your shit up. Stop having armor, it's annoying. Yeah. I'm gonna pull me against the... Yeah, you're just immune to knockback until you run out of armor, aren't you? Then you're doomed. Oh my god, it goes bad fast when the armor's gone. Yeah, I could have benefited from that bonus against armor. Bye-bye.
In the name of Hades.
Your cast is a burst of chain lightning that bounces between foes. Your dash just strike bolts of lightning. Oh, that was the one that was 20, right? After you take damage, the enemies are struck by lightning. Yeah. Let's do the cast. Why not? Boof. I like chain lightning. Cast is weird because it is the element that has like nothing to do with your weapon. There's such an element of like how good your given weapon is and all the things that work within it and synergize with it. And then there's cast, which is just like, I don't know, it's just something else. Now I kind of do have two forms of chain lightning, which is kind of funny. I just threw that one into the abyss. Whoops. I killed him with a level. Chaos Gate versus Eurydice. Shit. Gotta go to Eurydice, right? God, I don't have that many boons.
Hey.
I didn't even see you last time. That was sad.
Say, tell me something there, your royal majesty. You know a lot of shades. You wouldn't happen to know an Orpheus, would you? Spindly little thing, whiny voice. Heard he's officially serving in your court, making music.
Of course I know Orpheus. We're mates. Wait, why do you ask?
Your mates, huh? Just as long as you don't count on him for anything. Hasn't even mentioned me, has he? Well, if he ever does, you tell him I am doing great. I'm great.
Wow, there might be some bitterness going on in the background here. Of course you two are going to be related in this story. Because Orpheus needs to find his muse. I bet that these two have a storyline together and that's how you ever get there. 2 random boons with the next rarity. I only have a few. Yeah, please make my Zeus and Poseidon abilities both purple.
Sure thing.
No! What is that? My money per room went up? That's, I mean, it's fine. It's disappointing. I definitely wanted my attack to go up. Oh my god, my cast is heroic now. There it is, I guess. Hopefully I get a good, status effect from Zeus that makes it worthwhile in addition to the damage. So 30% more money per room. The nymph Eurydice, born of the oak itself, must know this better than most of her kind. She took a suitor who, by most accounts, was but a common mortal, talented beyond compare, but not a god. Yet all the love they shared could not keep death from tearing them apart. Were you two a pair? I have 700 opals, oh my goodness. There's a chance for a boon. Should I cash in a bit? We're already at the boss fight. Yeah, because World 2 is short. Yeah, maybe I should probably be spending stuff before I get to the end. Especially since you never know if I'll even beat the bowl. and Theseus in the first place.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Just reduce damage in general. I'll take it.
Remember me?
Hey, bro. Have you ever beaten me yet? Genuinely don't remember. Oh, he made one. Annoying. And my knockback's irrelevant right now.
Come do that.
Stop jumping over my attack.
I can't.
Ow. I screwed that up. Ow.
I'm out.
I will bully you against this wall. Ah, damn it. Unnecessary damage taken. Yeah, I just need to sit there and pummel them for a bit. The charge isn't really helping me. Ah, crap. Ah! I'm falling apart today. Give me a minute. All right.
Not yet.
It's getting crowded around here, huh? Oh, he's casting in my face. Shit. I didn't see it.
I'm out.
Fuck.
I can't.
They're too spread out for the chain lightning to work. Of course. No, shit.
Not now.
No, what hit me? Shit. No! I actually fucked up against the Hydra. I still didn't lose, but I lost a life. And I wasn't even that hurt going in. I do think that there's like issues with the moveset of this weapon against this opponent, where you're like, oh fuck. But also like, yeah, like everything has fucking armor, so I can't knock back anything. So my build's not working. And then weird elements like, ah, god damn. Ow, Jesus. Stop spawning new things. God damn. I was a mess.
Got you. By my birthright.
Usually I can get them back, but it's not good to lose one of those here.
No paradise awaits you, boy.
I figured. Thanks.
Don't have a ton of boons right now. Alright, it's time to get the health up because this is the struggle level. Yeah. This is a major thing I really want. Time to get that health up.
Onward then.
Didn't this? I think
so green.
I made it to Hades with the shield, didn't I? Man, it's gonna feel weird when I go back to the sword finally. Let's go down the tree of an existing one instead of starting a new one. We'll go for Aphrodite.
What now?
Have I even fought Theseus before? With the sword? Did I ever even make it that far?
A feast for Aegis.
There's the enemy. I'm like, when are we gonna fight? Yeah, how'd that miss him? Whoa! It's a trajectory. Oh, you're alive. Stop that.
Enough.
You're going to love it on Olympus, little godling. The air is beautiful and brisk, the gardens lush, the feasting plentiful. Why, it must be the opposite of everything to which you are accustomed.
An epic dash. Your call fires a seeking projectile that inflicts charm. Max gauge bonus 2500 damage. So if I charge it up enough, it does a massive amount of damage, which I guess makes it usable against bosses, because otherwise your charm is useless. I don't think it works on bosses at all. Increased maximum life gain, right? It's maximum. Yeah. A little late to get that one. Huh. This can just be whenever I'm dashing around with enemies, I can be spamming a bit of effect on them. It doesn't mention anything about doing damage before that. It sounds like only when you have maximum gauge it does 2500 damage, which is probably a lot. I don't know, how much fucking health does Hades have? How much damage is 2500? It'll take a while to fill that meter up. And what if it gets blocked? seeking projectile. Huh. It seems kind of disappointing up until then, right? You charge up an entire chunk of meter to only to charm an enemy for 5 seconds? That's so weak compared to the chance of charming during normal attacks, which with a rapid fire weapon was like almost, it felt like 100% chance of applying. I'm gonna do the dash.
Let's break some hearts.
Whee! I'm so wealthy. Ow. Ow! Right into that. Either my damage is getting lower or stuff isn't hitting walls. I think I'm having trouble getting the backstab. I mean, everyone does get a lot harder to kill in this level.
This shield's about to get a whole lot stronger.
Power rush. That's the flash. There it is again. When your special hits, the next 2 attacks deal plus 80% damage. Ooh. Special can strike 4 more enemies. I gotta go for the Minotaur rush, right? None of them say faded, right?
Not too heavy.
I got the timing just right. Such a big bonus. It's brutal. What if even more money though instead of spending money? I don't know, maybe I should be cashing in. Or I'm gonna fucking die and not have spent my stuff. I think with 2 Death Defiances, I'm probably decently likely to not actually die during the next boss fight. Ow. Oh, this is an awkward enemy. Okay. Let's just throw stuff at them. It's hard to keep my cast and my special straight because functionally they're so similar.
He's trying to respawn.
No respawning! No respawning! How dare you? Every time I dash. Bring, bring. See how I glitter. Maybe a little bit of that. It's not very expensive. It's just 2 rooms of my passive regen. Ares or Palm? What would Ares even go into? Instead of starting an Ares, I might want to get a Palm? So I can upgrade my cast to be a higher level, since it's only had upgraded rarity so far. I'm a little mixed on when to cast and when to special. They're so similar, but I guess my cast is higher level. Ow. And doesn't require me to throw my shield away. I guess it's just the part of me that wants to use every part of my build instead of ignoring part of it. I guess I do run out of cast though. Unless they just hit a wall and don't get stuck in somebody like that.
Don't do that.
Ow, traps. God, everyone was just lining up to die.
Good enough to eat.
I don't get to upgrade my cast, which is the whole goal. Damn it. It's randomized. A bit more special. Stronger, weak. Just the damage though, not the weak part. Or just an additional reduced damage just throughout, just in general. I mean, stacking damage reduction is powerful, I guess. They're taunting me with all these divergent gods, trying to make me go all over the place. He can give me a Death Defiance, though. I think he can power up my Death Defiance and give me another charge. Oh, hey.
I wonder something, Short One. You keep coming back, but I don't know why. You're trying to get out of here, aren't you? But something's killing you up there.
You've deduced more or less correctly, Asterius. And yes, let's say there are some challenges remaining once I get out of Elysium, though I'd best say no more of it than that.
That's fine. It's good to know you've fallen just as often as I have. I may not be the one to kill you, but I'll soften you up for whoever does.
No, I'm just dying to the air or whatever. It's toxic or something. You're well on your way to not hurting me at all. I think I'm the better bull. Ow. Now I do more damage because of the thing being in you. Status change? Ah. The shield is nonsense.
Challenger, most welcome here. Until we meet again.
It's nonsense against one enemy. Or a bunch of people that are vulnerable to knockback that are stacked on each other, I guess.
Dionysus.
It's when it's something like that snake that feels uniquely shitty to fight with the shield because it's like a bunch of enemies that are all immune to knockback that are attacking me from every direction at once. And I'm like, no, shield only blocks one direction. But it just destroys Asterius and Megara.
Now how's my favorite Underworld god surviving? Zag, you're holding up or what? Right better momentarily, I bet.
Your special inflicts hangover. Bonus damage for every fountain. But I only have like 2 fountains left, so that's an 8% damage boost to my character. That or do I want to call? Dionysus has a pretty good call, and it's rare level. .5 seconds. So it's only like 51 damage. And then if I have the entire thing charged up, then it's 9 seconds long. Which is a little hard to calculate. Fuck. God, how does that break out? That'd be 17 times 18, I believe, because 9 seconds and it's every 0.5, so 300 damage. I guess the takeaway might have been that Aphrodite's ability was actually very strong, and maybe I should have focused on that more. Let's go for this. Let's add percentage damage to my character for every fountain. I'll get at least 8%, one at the end of this world and one at the end of the next world, and if I'm lucky, I'll get a randomly spawning fountain and take it to 12%. But if nothing else, I think I've never had that one before. I actually didn't check. We're always trying to get all the ones we haven't had before, if it's not breaking my spec. Jeez.
There's more.
Just watch that happen. Just melting these rooms. Gross. Anything lying around? Oh.
Fishing time.
I think these are easy to miss.
Come on out.
I got it.
I caught a car.
I tried a new strategy. I closed my eyes and just listened for anything. I listened for like the weird sound. I still hesitated a little bit because I realized I don't know what the sounds like. I'm like, that's a little splooshy sploosh. That one's wrong. The moment I heard anything else, I'm like, I figured like that must be it. But I actually didn't necessarily remember what the exact kind of confirmation sound was to begin with. I felt like it was more dramatic, and it wasn't. How am I missing you? Wall slam. What are you blocking? That's bad news for you.
It's regenerating.
Where? Where is he? Where's the... There he is. Sitting here wondering where my enemies are. Another heart and another palm. These can both get awfully tempting. What is my exact damage per strike? I guess it shows up when I'm doing stuff and I don't necessarily see it in that moment. Because these are both so useful. Maybe the heart. A fountain!
Chamber in this area.
Yes! I already have the plus 4% damage before even finishing the zone. So it'll be at least 12 by the time I get to Hades, because I believe the thing at the end of Poseidon... No, we haven't seen a Poseidon.
Within the delicately hewn constructions of Elysium exist places of peace so utterly serene and absolute as mortal kind is seldom to experience during the average short and often painful coil.
Is this really as good as it gets for mortal kind?
Greenery and butterflies. So I have a lot of money. Chamber. Okay, so this is the last choice before I reach the boss fight, but I have 2 recoveries. So anyway, I dismantled Asterius, so I shouldn't be that in danger against Theseus. I'm not that worried, so maybe I don't need to spend money yet. But how much money is too much money? I guess we'll find out today, huh? I mean, I can go for a Poseidon. I want Poseidon. I kind of need Poseidon to give me an effect to stack with my Poseidon ability, please. Like I need an upgrade. I think it's Rupture.
Now, little Hades, you have met my brother Zeus. He's sometimes known as King of all the gods. Although in many ways he's not as powerful as I, or anywhere as dashing.
There's something funny about the fact that I met basically every character within the first run, or 3, and now, but we're still trying to catch up on the people saying, "Oh, I see you've met my brother" and stuff like that. About all the other. Oh wait, this is specifically the Poseidon Zeus duo, isn't it?
Now, brother, you know better than to say such things about me, I should think. I know that tact does not come easily to you, though I'd be careful what you say to our good nephew there. Anyway, as I was saying, little Hades, Brother Zeus is king of all the gods, and the most dashing, powerful, and hey, let's face it, godliest of all.
The duo. When you knock foes away, they are struck by lightning. But I want that one. Rupture damage. 10 damage every 0.2 seconds for 3 seconds if they move. Added to my knockback. But this is rare and it's a duo, and I should just grab every duo when they show up because it's a lot of work to get a duo to show up. So I don't know if when I'll next see the same one again. If I ever want to finish that fated choice, I should do it. And like it's not the worst. It'll help me clear the bosses, but I don't think you can knock back bosses, so I don't think the lightning works. I don't know. Maybe like this one says the boons would knock away effects, also rupture foes. The importance there is that very clearly says that my main attack will rupture bosses even if the knockback doesn't happen, because all that needs to happen is that the attack has to have knock away as an effect. It doesn't say that it has to apply knock away, but this says when you knock foes away, they're struck by lightning, and that's disappointing. We'll see. If I charge people and we see lightning happen, then we know that it still did something, but otherwise I desperately want another Poseidon to show up in the next world to give me that rupture ability that I just passed on. I'm pretty sure that effects you've passed on can happen again, right? Like the exact effect that you already chose not to get. I hope so. So I want a rupture. That seems like a source of damage that will actually help me. I just need to not blow it right now.
Asterius, Theseus.
Well, Hellspawn, you stained my honor last we battled here. But as you plainly see, I have returned, as has Asterius. And we've no shortage of honor left to spare.
Shouldn't I be the champion of Elysium now that I've beaten you? Isn't there someone else around to challenge me? Say, Heracles? Someone less chatty?
Ah, very clever, fiend. Invoking Heracles' name in an attempt to drive me to a jealous rage. It shall not work, but you shall dearly pay nevertheless.
Yeah, I'm not jealous, you're jealous. Anyway. Oh, let me combo them. Ow. Ow! He's half dead already. That hit me? I was blocking, wasn't I? Ooh, I think I'm seeing a yellow number every time I charge him, so I think it's working. So the duo's not as disappointing as expected. It also means I can have both effects be stacked on my knockaway. That'll be great. There we go. Take damage, dick. He's always facing me. Ah, shit. He's annoying. Shield, fighting a shield guy with a shield is annoying.
Goddess Demeter, I beg of you, assist me. I guess they're testing me.
Ah! What the fuck?
You're mine.
Fuck. Those things are a problem. Oh my god, there's so much. Ah! These tornado things suck. Oh, that's a weapon boon for him. It's when he does the spin attack. Oh, he's really annoying to fight now. I have to be... Ah! This is a lot of overwhelming attacks. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like the whole screen's covered in damage at all times. No Death Defiance used. Gave me that fountain.
Who's champion now? Felt something.
There's a good heal. That could have gone better.
You next time, all right?
So this should say 8 now? Yep. So I had 8% bonus damage just in general. It's gonna keep staggering. I guess it might be a disappointing percentage because it is additive, so it's just adding 8% on top of my 500% when I charge correctly, but it's just more stuff. Like how this 40 helps. I'm so happy that actually works, because I definitely was seeing like a little, like a 42, I think, popping up, which I guess was 4% bonus damage added to my 40. I want to just keep my bonus health, I believe. Yeah. I guess, do I want to go shopping?
Beats dying.
Gain a little treasure. A little purple. Replenish a use of Replenish a use of Death Defiance. A bit of wealth every chamber might add up to enough to get by one more thing at the store on the way here. There definitely should be more chambers than the 80 that this is worth for selling. If I find a chance to sell it midway through the process, I could make a profit. But I think right now it'll make more money in the chapter than it will for me selling it. Yeah. I have just under 1,000.
One more stop.
I was gonna try to save it all up, but I also don't know if I'll cap out too. I don't think you can really cap out necessarily. Isn't there like a 450? I guess it's pretty high.
The temple.
So this room even gives me 13, and this room has nothing in it. And even this one gives me 13 gold. It's like a transition room.
Fishing point there.
There's another 13. God. Okay, first of all, holy shit, that's just a blood right there. Let's do some math, because I'm not great at this. I could do it, I'm just being lazy. This is currently 2,700 currency opals. I think that's not normal. You can probably guess that normally you can spend about 2,000 here, I think would be a safe bet. I am disappointed though to see a Hermes here. It is a 500 Hermes, so it's probably a really good Hermes, but at least there's another Poseidon and Zeus. I'll go for those at least. Those are exactly what I was hoping for, actually. But that's a big deal, holy shit. So you can get a Titan's blood from this store if you have a ton of money. What a fucking move, though, to have, right? You save up that much money only to not have it go towards your build. Like, you spend all run proving how much you don't even need the money you have, and then you just throw it away. And you're like, no, I'll put it into the medic progression instead of this actual run.
Pleasure doing business.
Any palms of power you find are more potent. +1 level from palms. Wow. So that's Poseidon and Aphrodite? Chance to get 2 duos in the same run is pretty good. You'd wanted to have it earlier, though. It basically means that the palms in this room will be stronger. I gotta get Rupture. I wish Rupture was stronger, though. It does start off pretty strong. That was my goal. I can't keep passing up on it. But this would be level 2 and that'd be level 3, basically. Maybe there'll be another Poseidon up here. Yes. So I can probably get that Poseidon. Or that Aphrodite. So I should go to those ones before I buy the palms in this room. Let's grab the Zeus.
I'll take this one.
Ah, so then the boatman Charon came through for us after all, did he? Whatever means we have to reach you, we'll employ.
Give me a bonus to lightning that makes them cooler. Your lightning effects make people jolted. Now they hurt themselves. Yes! That's what I wanted. So now when I dash and I knock somebody back, they become struck by lightning and they get ruptured. And then so my dash applies lightning and knockback, which also applies jolted and rupture. Yeah, I think that's worth more to me than a call, because that's making my attack terrifying. All right, so you usually just get money by doing the level anyway, but I'll probably passively generate money while I'm going. And so while I'm passively generating money, I'll be able to come back here and upgrade. I'll probably get these two, which are both a chance to get that duo again, and then I can get the upgraded palms with the money I generated passively. All right, eyes closed. Hey, I got it. Wow, I'm just reacting to the audio and it's working. I just closed my eyes. Let's start with the big scary looking one, I guess.
Try this way.
Grr, I've got a scary face, which I think upgrades her. I'm pretty sure that upgrades the rarity, or the dice roll for the rarity at least. I am just shredding. Dude, this build is working. Especially now that I got both those effects at the end. How quickly everything in the room just ends. We'll see if it works against Hades, though. He's a tanky bastard. Right, I gotta remember the timing of my attack on top of everything else. Don't fuck it up. Ooh, blood price to get more money. The Midas touch, or the price of Midas. So basically I get to get this, I can get this right now, but then not actually pay money for it. Haha. That's such a tiny amount of damage to take to get some gems real quick. I didn't fuck up, right? That was just damage, not maximum health loss. I assume so. Oh fuck, where's the healing? Where is it? Fuck. Ah. That did more damage to me than that sacrifice.
Get out of here. We can switch to a different boon.
It's another chance to get that nectar. I mean, the Aphrodite's Aid, which is apparently a bunch of damage. Should I just get that? This is a hard choice. Aphrodite's Aid versus Sweet Nectar. Should I... Maybe Poseidon will give me Sweet Nectar. Like, I'm just leaving damage on the table if I go into Hades not even having a cast. I mean, a call. This way, at least I can do a 2500 damage thing that I just otherwise wouldn't have. Like, I get it for free. Except for the fact that I don't have the duo thing. And let's be honest, I don't know how much of a benefit I'll get from the palms. Both because they're randomized and because we don't know how upgradable some of these things are. But I have a Poseidon on the table still, so that might give me the duo still. I do want the duo, if for no other reason than to make the completionism happen. Dude, how much money do I have? How do I have $600? Where is all this money coming from? I actually am confused now. Ow. I know I got 13 per room, but that feels like it's going up too fast somehow still. Okay, hopefully I'll still get the duo, because I want to complete the duo boons thing. I want to complete all the things technically. I don't know how feasible it is, but the duo boons is like really impactful things to work towards. And I'm making some decent progress, it seems.
Found it already.
Wow. Unexpected, but maybe okay.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Your boons with knockaway effects deal bonus damage to bosses? You deal more damage when slamming foes into barriers. I wish you could slam bosses into barriers. Your attack and special are stronger for the first 10 seconds. Ew. I don't get rupture, but this is not the worst. Bonus damage from my main attack against bosses is obviously useful, but I didn't get the duo that I was hoping for. I left it on the table. You keep risking it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is useless against Hades.
Just the foul sack I need.
Plus 4% damage. So I'm at plus 12% damage overall now. This thing's filling up. Okay. Things could be worse. But yeah, I'm not getting the palm bonus. I tempted fate for too long. I also can't afford it. If I get Hermes, I can only get the level 1 palm. If I get the level 2 palm, then I can't afford Hermes. So do I want 3 level ups or potential Hermes that could be really strong? It is a super expensive Hermes, so its rarity is probably really good. It could be a passive dodge chance of 10%. If I have a 10% dodge chance and a 14% damage reduction, that's some decent just survivability. I feel like I shouldn't pass it up.
Here's the fee.
You're well familiar with my professional associate there with the boat. Source of the recently departed got to make it over to the Underworld somehow. Part of my job. I bring them in, he takes them down.
Oh.
Hold cast to fire in rapid succession. Plus 2 more dashes. Your special is faster. I guess dash, this isn't the dash spam can help me against the those shock waves I keep getting hit by if I can just panic dash like an idiot. I feel like while this is something I don't have yet, I'm focused on just making this run successful, and my little floop 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 of casting doesn't feel like I really need. I feel like I don't really desperately need to be able to cast those faster, and it's just a speed bonus. I guess I get the dashes. I'm a little disappointed.
I can use this.
Inflicted weak from the dashes, which I just upgraded. Ooh, rupture damage. Or jolt damage. Ooh. I have no idea which one will be more DPS overall. Feels like rupture would be because it inflicts so constantly. Maybe. I don't know. One, it's good to get one of them at least. Now I'm running back into my head. I'm like, I wish I'd bought one more thing at the store. Oh well. I want to go in with full health, so I don't really want to risk taking more damage. Hey, buddy.
Prince Zagreus once more offers to Cerberus one of his favored sacks.
I'm feeling pretty alright right now. Cerberus annihilated his appetite. I'm feeling pretty alright about this one, but I felt that way last time and I almost lost, so I don't know. It is punishing not being able to knock him back, but at least this asshole doesn't have a shield. Like, I haven't had any trouble with single enemy bosses except Theseus' annoying shield, and he doesn't have a shield at least, so I can keep charging through Hades and inflicting all my effects and then trying to hide and block incoming damage. Just have to worry about this enemy spam sometimes, but I do have multi-target bounce attacks from Zeus and my shield.
I'll just keep coming back.
You were never supposed to live. Took all of Nyx's strength to circumvent what should have been a certainty. Now you cannot stay dead. Such is the wry humor of the fates.
Nyx saved me, so according to the fates, I was never meant to be born, since neither you nor Mother are of the Underworld, something like that? Or was it just another lie you told to Mother and whoever else?
You think everything a lie. The realm beneath our feet was appointed to me on certain conditions, not that I had much of a choice. Among them, a one-time surface dweller such as I would never have an heir.
You really believe that? Then why attempt to have a child anyway?
You don't know anything. Why anyone would choose to have a child is a mystery to me. The fates said I would never have an heir. Perhaps this was all they meant.
That's some starting damage. That was some starting damage, holy crap. Oh my god. I haven't taken damage yet and he's half dead. What? What are you, shield? You're nonsense. Ah, damage! Always with the shield guys.
I like the sound of that.
3,300 damage. That's for some bonus damage.
Such contempt for your own father. But we are not finished here yet.
My God.
You asked for this. Out of my sight.
Is this the run where Hades is easier than the fucking Hydra? Yeah.
You're going to love this.
What the fuck? What just happened?
Then go. See what awaits you in this realm.
I was a little nervous, but I guess that's the strongest build I've ever made by the end. I guess it probably came together right at the end, so I didn't get to feel how strong it was until I hit Hades, and I'm like, oh god, it's a nightmare when I have Jolted and Rupture. My original plan paid off, it just took until the last second.
Why? You... Ow.
See you at home.
Fucking hilarious how the shield can just ignore most of his attacks. Win streak of 3, and the fastest win ever by 2 minutes compared to the Adamant Rail. Twin Fists was a messy run.
I felt Aegis shudder.
Oh yeah, and I didn't even spend any Titan blood at the beginning. I could have upgraded it. Have I upgraded it ever yet?
Beyond the frozen overlook, await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, then onward through the cold. So bright.
You're back.
It's me.
Yeah, I'm hitting right trigger. I can't give her a nectar. There we go. I was like, what is it called?
Mother, I discovered how come Father led you to believe that I could not survive past birth. He didn't lie to you exactly, so he says.
Wait, slow down, Zagreus. What do you mean? He told me you would not survive your birth, yet here you are. How wasn't that a lie?
Because he thought it was the truth. The fates appointed him dominion over the entire underworld, but he would never have an heir, so he was led to understand. He never expected me to be born, much less survive.
He never expected you to survive. Then, forgive my asking, but why did you? How did you? The fates are not known for making mistakes when it comes to such things.
Nyx saved my life. Or gave me life, I guess. Then raised me in your absence. The fates are her daughters, right? Maybe she persuaded them to go easier on me. She cannot say more. In any case, apparently it took her quite a while to revive me, and by then you were gone.
Nyx. Of course she was involved. I only managed to escape because of her. Then she restored my stillborn son to life and nurtured him? And I never would have known unless that child, fully grown and having learned the truth, defied his father and then found me here.
Yeah, she really did betray Hades 3 times at least in that sentence, in that paragraph there.
Yes, although we still don't know how come Father and Nyx never sent for you. Though, let me ask you something, Mother, if you please. If you had found out that I was born and very much alive, would you have come back?
Would I have come back to see my only child? Had I but known you lived, I would have gladly gone through hell again to see you, Zagreus. Of course I would have.
Well then, what if Father didn't want you doing that?
What if he didn't want me coming back to him? Or seeing you? Oh no, you're fading again, Zagreus. You've pushed yourself too hard. But what is it you meant by what you said?
It's just a hunch of mine. I'll be back.
So did Hades lie about Zagreus' survival to spare her from returning to hell?
Didn't he?
I mean, I get the feeling Hades didn't fight her the way that she's fighting me.